Hey y'all, welcome back. This is going to be part 2 of our all bosses kill video, or playthrough, for Dark Souls 2. We last left off, I think, it's been a couple days. We bought the silver cat ring. We're going to swap that out at the moment for the stone ring though, we're not going to need it right away. Let's put some junk in our item box just to clear up inventory. Okay. I totally forgot the last video, the last playthrough, to go pick up an item and kill an enemy. So we'll go do that real quick. Oops, did not mean to do that. Okay. You can't shield guard or shield break those guys. Their overhead slow attack is their best attack for you to get damage in. So, it's always fun. That's the effigy and the soul that I forgot to pick up. And the sublime bone dust for our Estus flask. Oops, let's see what we have. Yeah, okay, let's go, we're gonna go straight from here and go kill the, Flexile Sentry. I enjoy the Caestus for a couple reasons. One, they add a little bit more challenge to a lot of the boss fights because you don't get like a quick attack and then you're able to roll. You kind of get stuck in the animation for a little bit, like that. So you have to choose between if you use an Estus, you have to choose between an R1 and an L1 based on their attack. Adds a little bit more fun to the fights. Like I said, I only pick up things that have either souls or materials on them. So I wouldn't say I've memorized every loot drop, but a pretty good portion. I play this game a lot. I enjoy the action RPG style games. Let's see. The wharf has a lot of stuff in it, but a lot of it's not really all that interesting. At first here, I'm going to clear out a couple guys, just beginning, and then I'll do my speed run through the area. So these guys like to sneak up behind you when you're running past. It's kind of annoying. Titan shirt. Okay. Because we have the stone ring on, your L1 attacks stun lock these guys, the Vanguard guys. So that's pretty cool. So if you can avoid their initial attack and then get in, you can 2 combo them. And then you can stun lock them. They can't get out of it. Their life gem and a soul. Alright, speed run. Just run past, straight. Go to the right. Up both stairs. Take a right. Watch your stamina here. Just till you get to this corner. These guys up here, they look more dangerous than they really are. Just run past and go to the left. I'm gonna pick up this because there's a large soul. It has emit force on it too. Whether it's a miracle. You should have time to grab it if you didn't get hit there like I did. Whoops. Camera. We're gonna kill this guy just because. I was hoping he'd drop the sword. The Vengarian sword or whatever it's called is actually really good. Its scaling isn't all that great, but its moveset and speed are pretty cool. I used it for my my Hexer build that I needed a melee weapon, so I went and farmed that one. Its durability kind of sucks, so it breaks pretty quickly. Still, it's a pretty nice weapon, especially when you enchant it with dark. Took care of those guys. Got a shard, and then the other reason we're here. Do a jumping attack on the wall, and then another jumping attack on the lizard. And you get a large shard. The souls really aren't all that great, but... And this, just because I'm here, it's the Royal Soldier's Ring. It's a max load increase, but a ring. Not really all that great, but we're gonna skip that soul and that guy. If you look over there on the edge, that's the magic guy. I can never remember his name because I rarely, if ever, go over there. Just run past all these guys. Run down to the fog, and you should be able to open it without them coming down. So with this guy, Flexile Sentry, I like to keep the mace guy in the front. The sword guy has quicker attacks, and just a little bit harder to dodge and get openers with it. As you can see, his attacks are really long and openers. Takes a while for him to recover too, so. Third, no poke. Whoops, that was my bad. Alright, we got a stagger there, so that's good damage. Try to run back to the guy you want. What are you gonna do? Sword attack. That's tricky. Should be able to take him out. There we go. That's a good fight. Okay. The pyro flame over here. If you don't know, got a fireball spell. If you want to play, do pyromancy. And this is the other way to get to the last Bastille. We're gonna kill a few things and grab a chest. When we get there. Don't fall off. I don't need Flexile Sentry Soul. If you exit here and go to the left, then around this corner, there's a soul and a gem. And if you go all the way up to the left, on the last door, there's a bonfire here. We're gonna sit here to just replenish our weapon durability. The Hide Knight up here, we're gonna kill him just for souls. Downside is, oops, almost fell off there. He's kind of a dick. Whoever designed this guy, his attacks are kind of broken. So the best way I find this is to get a shield and block his attacks and roll to his right. And hopefully you can get a backstab or at least an attack in. Just watch your stamina if you have a shield that doesn't have a lot of stability. There we go. That was pretty easy. He has like a 3-stab poke ability that is just beyond broken. It'll one-shot me even at this level, which isn't very high, but still. Actually, we're gonna keep the shield on. I'm gonna kill these dogs individually. We'll try to, because they're kind of a dick to kill the dogs and this pyro guy up here. So run out, bait a dog, come back in. Get stuck in the wall. Nice. We're using the Hide Knight sword from the first video. It's a really good sword to use. For kind of like a faith build or something. Oops. Not mean to roll attack. With the stone ring on, kind of stun locks him a little bit, but I don't have enough stamina to continue it. So, that was pretty easy. This is the chest. Has a large Titanite shard and an Estus flask shard. So, we're just gonna homeward bone out. go back to Majula and take down the Royal Rat Vanguard next. It's more of an optional boss. You don't have to kill that the Vanguard, but I'm doing all bosses for this kill run, so obviously I'm gonna take him out. But I also have another reason to do it early. I've got a Fashion Souls idea for this playthrough, like I said. I don't need to take it out. Okay.
Is that a hit? However,
Upgrade my flask, Estus flask. I got 3. Let's go upgrade our fist weapon.
I knew you.
We're gonna upgrade the main one, so we're gonna have a +6. So the next weapon we have is a chunk. So any shards we get next will go straight to the other weapon.
I'll be around if you...
Oh, the bow in here, just for in case they need to have a bow. Oh, wait. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I had another one.
there. Let's.
Let's level up real quick. Yeah, that looks good. 92 agility, 17, 17, 20, 20. We'll do that for now.
You. Thank you, kind.
Okay. So the Rat Vanguard's down here. We're gonna take off our gear and put on the cat's ring. Oops. Put these guys. I rarely, if ever, use the radiance, so I'm gonna waste them down here. Another Ferrous Lockstone. Wait until your health gets up a bit, and then just jump off. Some poison moss. Never a bad thing to pick up. Whoa! I almost died there. Oh. I just had a mini heart attack. Actually, I'm gonna keep this on. Whoops. Did not want to put that hat on. Saltora. Light the bonfire. Let's put that other stuff away. Like I said, I don't like having a lot of junk in my inventory. So make sure we're power stancing. We're just gonna run past all these rats down here. There's really no point in killing them. You can make it to the ladder before they get to you. Roy the Explorer is gonna spawn here. He's a Caestus user like you. Or, not really, I think he just uses these bare fists. Yeah. But with the stone ring, you're able to stunlock him before he can actually do anything. So, just watch your stamina and roll out of one of his attacks. Should be fine. Just sit to heal. Alright, The best way to take out the rats in this area, the Caestus, is just an L1 and then an R1. Come on. And that'll take care of the rats. Just pop a radiant. Just waste these guys. I'm getting... You gotta watch yourself so you don't get cornered. They tend to attack en masse when you're close to a bunch of them. Should be just one more rat, I think. Yep. Okay. Now you gotta find the one with the mohawk. Wherever he's at. Oh, he's right behind me. Alright, and that guy can poison you. And 1 or 2 attacks. Almost 1. So... There's really no point in killing the other little guys outside of clearing away. But, shit, I'm dying. Clutch. I did not expect the boss to be right there. I thought he was over in the corner. He must have charged over. Alright, where are you? There he is. Alright, we're committing. There we go. Damn. It's not a hard fight, but mixed with the petrification, the continuous adds, and the instant poison from the main guy, if you don't have a lot of protection. Like I don't. I'm just wearing the Subtleware set, so I don't have any poison resistance. You can get caught off guard like that. Even if you're a master at that fight. Okay, so we're gonna take the cat ring, change it out for the stone, or change the stone ring out for the cat ring, just to be safe here. This place is kind of butt clenchy. You can roll off on accident if you're not careful. Alright. There's a bleed stone over here. If you want to play with that kind of upgrade path. Get that. There's a lizard down here. And that's the best way I know to kill him. Is to lock on, slowly walk off, and then plunging attack him. Now, there's another way you can get him. He'll just run straight off, you can jump off, and plunging attack him that way, but sometimes you miss him. Especially with Caestus. I picked up the short bow to show you guys a way to get past this area. Just lock on and shoot him in the feet. This is the casual way of clearing out this area. The other way is obviously running in and iframing their explosions. Is it coming out anymore? Can't remember. I normally run past all these guys. I don't actually do this strategy very much, so I don't know their timings. Okay, so we'll jump down, grab the loot. I think it's the other way, but there's a miracle over here. Yeah. Great heal, if you wanted to have another use of that, if you play a miracle build. Or if you started out cleric instead of deprived or something like that. With the cat ring on, this is the fastest way to get down here. Oops. For the Way of the Blue and the Covenant Blood, a token of spite is what you need to start talking with them to enter the covenants. The Way of the Blue is over there by the old Dragon Slayer, Ornstein, at 2.0. So, do that. Ooh. I did not mean to get up this way. But you can. Like I almost thought I was going to fall off. Okay. We don't need the cat ring anymore. Stone ring. Oh no, actually we do. Forgot about that. I'm going to light a torch to make it easier for you guys to see the way I go. But this is my speed run through the gutter. This is how I do it anyways. I don't know. Just go straight, take a right, and take a left. Watch out for the poison. And then do a jump across there. Watch out for this guy on the bridge. Sneak past these two. Go across this bridge. Take a right. And then roll off or jump off, whichever way you want to do it. And then go to the fog. I come over here, punch that thing, because it always poisons me on the ladder. It's kind of annoying. Just go down the ladder. Fall on this dude. Fall on this. And then roll off the edge. With the cat ring. You have to have the cat ring. Or you'll take a lot of damage. I pick up this because it's 20 life gems. And just watch out for these guys. They're undead, but they do a lot of damage with their black enchanted swords or whatever. Pick up the fragrant branch of yore. We're gonna need it. This is the Black Gulch. We'll touch the bonfire here just for safety reasons. Alright. Now, there are two ways to do this. If you have a bow and you have flame arrows, you can actually shoot these pools and kill all the hand grabby guys that are in there before you run through. And it's pretty good for farming. I'm not sure exactly, I think it's large shards or something like that. But then there's strategy 2. Running through the next bonfire. And that's what we're going to do. Just hope I don't get shot in the head with poison. So, yeah. So. Okay. Life gem here just to be safe. Run through. Oh, crap. Thank you, Ledge. You totally saved me. Okay, this is another way. You have to come down here later for Dark Lurker and Vendrick. But we're gonna homeward bone back and start this again. I could run through and get on the lift, but this is just quicker. Okay. So, let's try this again. Without the poison crap. Getting poisoned through this run is kind of shitty. Let's take off the gear. Maybe I can run faster. Okay. So, let's try it again. Nope. We're putting the gear on. Because if I do get poisoned... Okay, we're gonna wait for it to go down. I really do not want to get poisoned through this area. I'm just gonna stop here and pick up that soul. Okay. Oh, yes! Well, I got poisoned, but that last totem thing that poisons you is a setup for that hand grabby guy. It'll always hit you in the head every time, and you'll stagger if you don't have enough stamina. And that guy will just grab you right from there. Luckily, I rolled it in time. Okay. Like I said, my gameplay kind of sucks when I'm recording, because I'm more trying to talk and teach the ways I do things versus actually just playing like I normally do. So, we don't need the cat ring on. We're gonna put on the soldier's ring just for reduced equipment load. The stone ring doesn't do nothing to the rotten. Let's see. Okay, we do have some gold mine resin. We'll use that on this boss. Goddamn poison. I swear. I'm getting the worst luck with those things lately. Okay. I like the guy on his shoulder. He's like, he waves at you during the fight. Okay, let's do this. You just gotta watch your stamina with this guy. A little trick, I like to roll into the weapon attacks versus rolling with them. You're in fire. Come on over here. Triple. Throw it. This is some free damage here. Oh, still watch your stamina. Triple. Okay. We haven't got any magic. I'm hoping he doesn't. I hate the magic part. Just trying to get some damage in when I can. stamina. Shit, I'm gonna get hit. Yeah, that is a 2 roll minimum. You have to have 2 rolls to get away from that. So, and you have to roll like immediately, or be far enough away. Don't get greedy. There we go. That was a good fight. Outside of the AoE, which with Caestus is a tricky thing. If he starts casting it the moment you start an L1 attack combo, you're rarely gonna get out of it in time. If you do an R1 though, and he starts it, you'll get out in time. The Caestus, just like I said, they lock you in a punch animation, and it takes you too long to get out to react to something like that. So it adds a little bit more, like I said, a challenge to the boss fights. So, but let's see what are we gonna do. That's the DLC entrance for the Sunken Crown. We're not gonna go there yet. I think I'm gonna do all that later. I could run in there, get some rings and stuff like that, and make my character super overpowered really quickly, but I don't want to do that just yet. So let's see. What do we have here? We got a bone or a dust to burn, some souls to pop. Debating on using the rotten soul, or popping it for souls. The boss weapon that you can get is pretty cool. I'll be able to use it with this build, just because its attacks or its moveset is actually pretty good, and it has a proc on it that you actually absorb HP from attacks. It's pretty cool. But I'm kind of wanting to use fist only in this one, so we'll pop it. I'll use or I'll do a strength playthrough. I have a Colossus build I like to use, which just uses these giant two-handed swords and weapons all through the fight, or all through the game. That's a little bit overpowered, but it's still fun to do. I like giant two-handed swords. Okay, so we have 127,000 souls. We don't have another large Titanite, or 2. We took out Flexile Sentry and the Vanguard and the Rotten. So we can go do Executioner's Chariot and the Skeleton Lords next. That's a good way to go. Okay.
You have acquired. That is more.
Let's level up. With this build, I like to go with more stamina at the beginning. I cap out my vigor and endurance at 30 and 27 anyways. So really, I'm not too far off all I need for the entire playthrough. So I think that's what we'll do. Do 25 then. 25, 24. Okay. We have 8,000 souls and nothing to really buy or do, so.
Thank you kindly.
Pick up some more shards. And we'll head off to the Executioner. The Executioner's Chariot is an optional boss to do now, I should say. I'm doing all bosses, like I said, but it's an optional boss to do at this moment. It's kind of a dick fight, and getting to it, I don't like it. It's just not my favorite boss. Me and that boss just don't go one round, and we're done. It's like 7 deaths, and it's all the stupid stuff. So hopefully I don't suck it up even more while recording. That's just what I need, is a montage of executioner deaths. Could use a shield instead of just using this. I think that's what I'll do. I'll pop a shield on just to make things easier. Let's see what we got. Yeah, thought so. Make sure we have stone ring on for this. But go in, beta guy. Throwing knives, not bad. Alright, best way to do this is run to the door, run away, lock on, take him out. You can drop down here. Bonfire. And if for some reason you want to come back this way walking wise, I don't know why that tree mechanic is in the game. There's only another way they do that. That's at the tutorial area. So maybe they had a good idea for it. It just didn't pan out. Okay, my run through this way is going to... I'm just going to run past everything. It's the way I've always done it. They don't really give you anything by killing anything, and it takes forever to do it, so. Alright, if you roll right before that guy whips you, and then roll again, you'll make it through that area without getting hit. Watch your stamina here, and the holes in the bridge. And you do not want to run out of stamina, but just to make that jump, it does take some practice to get that. I don't know how many times I've died to that, just trying to jump and do, either I don't jump and I just roll off when I was using the B button, or I do a baby jump, so, and I totally miss it. So best way, just jump back, line up the camera. This guy I run past every time. Bait him into an attack and then run straight to the fog. I didn't put my shield on before this, but it shouldn't take too long to do. We're gonna hide over here real quick. Put the shield on. Oh, shield. I'm dead. See? I fucking hate this area. I fucking hate this area. That's the first time I've died in this entire playthrough so far. The first time. Alright, we're gonna switch out a weapon real quick. Because The Caestus are just, I don't know. Me in this fight, I just want the best advantage to kill this guy because I fucking hate this boss. Absolutely fucking hate this boss. And it's not because the fight is hard or nothing like that. It's just going to the bonfire, running past all those guys, hoping you make the jump, make it past the broken AI red invader with the tracking of a heat-seeking missile with his greatsword. And then you have to make it to 2 sets of skeletons that get respawned if you don't kill the main guy first. Then get stun locked. I mean, I could go on. It's one of those fights you just do when you're broken, like later in the game. I do it because I don't want to ever come back to it this early. So. Alright, like I said, try to make this jump. And these guys, like, they'll just fall off or reset. Hopefully if they fall off, they give you some more souls. Okay. I don't know what that guy's doing. I kind of like them to go away fully. Sometimes they'll run back up if you go too soon. So same thing. Let's just... this guy. Here we go. Like, see how he like turns on a dime to then attack you? So if you don't iframe it, it's kind of annoying. Just gonna stay here for a second. We're gonna run over to this. Thank you, Chariot. So that's trouble number 1. Wait for the chariot. And I don't know why I get hit there a lot of times. I gotta iframe this. Thank you. Okay. Those will all die. There's no way they can come back now. Whoa. Okay, I'm going to switch out. Back to the Caestus. We're going to use a gold pine resin for this. Make sure I'm power stancing. Okay. The trick to this fight, with the horse, is to stay on his chest. Do something. Okay. Just stay on his chest, and he'll likely do what you want him to do. I didn't roll. I thought I was further away. He'll either do a charge, the stand up, or that little nudge thing. That's annoying. Or he'll do the AoE breath thing. Damn it. There it is. That's the AoE breath. Kind of what I needed at the moment. See, and that's perfect right there. Stay on his chest. You get all that damage in there while he's breathing away from you. Come on, do something. That nudge, or that little charge thing, is probably going to be your... your biggest worry, I should say. But as you can see, it's not that hard of a fight. It's just getting to the boss after all that shit. So there is another way. And I'd go back to the start. That red phantom's there, and I really do not want to fight that guy just because he cheats. Brave Soul. That's pretty good. If you stay at the entrance, and let's say you're a hexer, miracle user, magic, or you just have a really good ranged weapon like a bow or something, you can actually shoot him as he runs by, and after so many times or so much damage, he'll actually get stuck. He'll fall on that ledge that I picked up that soul from, and he'll just stay there until you run around. And the way to check for that is there's lights, there's flames for all the fire that's around here, and it'll cast on the wall on the other side. You'll see him struggling to try to get up, but he can't. So once you see that animation, or you hear the horse neighing a lot, just run past all the skeletons, go up and punch him once, and he'll fall off. It's a cheese kill, or Easter egg kill, but it's pretty fun. I like to do it when I do hexer builds, because it's just easy to do a couple resonant souls and it's done. Alright. So, that boss is taken care of. Whoops, I went to the wrong bonfire. Now we'll go kill skeleton lords. I think we'll probably have to call this run, or end this run here, or part 2 here. Okay, we're gonna use a effigy. I like the way my character looks, and I don't like being undead. Pop this. I don't need the weapon from him either. Pop this soul. We're gonna put the hammer back on just because I need a little bit more range than the Caestus offers at the moment for this area. Just come up here, take a hit from this guy, run past. You may get hit by that arrow. Look up and lock. Kill. And then pull the lever. I like to wait in here until you see someone coming in. It's just safer this way because there's like 5 guys out there plus that 2-handed scythe guy. So just wait until the bridge is as low as possible. And like right now is a good time. And then just try to duck and weave back and forth so the arrows don't get you from behind. I know there's a bonfire in there, but we're gonna skip it for now. There's a storyline quest that I want to do later, all at once. Alright, so that guy's dead. Fall off, thank you. That guy rarely runs at you and gets on that bridge. Oops, I did not mean to double roll there. Basically what I'm doing is I'm just grabbing this key real quick. I need it for that gate. That's all we needed the shield and hammer for. So run past. Merciless Rowena is gonna spawn in here. She drops a really cool Warlock helmet, but it's very rare and she never respawns. I don't know where else to get it. I think there's another Warlock that spawns, but it's a pretty cool hat. I think if you do like a Hexer build or some kind of crazy demon look setup, it's pretty neat to get. With the Caestus, you do strike damage, so your bonus damage to all these skeletons is pretty good. I just kind of try to stay away from the boss skeletons and take out these guys. Save the staff guy for later. He spawns bone wheel skeletons, and those are just as bad in this game as they were in the first one. I frame the fireball. Just staying topped off. If you're quick enough and don't screw up. Ouch. See, it really doesn't do that much damage. Even if he does hit you full head on with a fireball. There's a couple right hooks. Now these are the bone wheels, so you have to be on top of them when they spawn. There we go. Oh, I didn't know where he spawned. Luckily he didn't get a roll off. So that's Skeleton Lords, and that's probably where I'm going to end the video for part 2. So for this one we took out the Flexile Sentry, the Royal Vanguard, the Rotten Executioner's Chariot with a few deaths. I'm surprised it was as few as it was. And the Skeleton Lords. That's a pretty good play. I tried to show you guys all my my little secrets that I like to do. They may be I don't know, a little bit OCD or something like that, but that's what I like to do.
Are you a traveller?
Talk to Chloanne here.
I travel about
Tits
collecting
McGee.
rare stones, which I sell to make my living. I never planned to visit this gods, but I don't know. I must have just wandered in. But now that I'm here, I've been scouting around for rare bits. Oh, don't look at me like that. Many of these stones are quite useful. For instance, certain stones are used in smithing. Ah, now your ears have extras if you can...
So, basically she just has stones, Titanite shards and stuff like that, bonfire aesthetics. As you kill more of the higher end bosses, they unlock. I think you need to kill the old Iron King to unlock a set of 10 of the large Titanite. That's as far as I know. But we're just going to talk to her until she says she's going to move on. There we go.
I suppose it's about time I moved shop.
Oi, mind your manners. She says that a lot when you run away. So for now, we're going to go back to Majula. I want to dump my souls into levels. Well, no. Okay, we're going to do a run real quick. I'm going to grab some materials real quick. See, she left and went back to Majula. Let's go grab some materials real quick, and then that'll make the ending of this video a little bit more polished. That poison down there, obviously, it's gonna poison you, but don't worry too much about it. That guy right there, spawn a skeleton. When you go into that doorway over there to your right, there'll be a skeleton. At that big guy right there, you don't really have to worry about too much. So, we're gonna wait for my poison to go down. We're gonna go running. Just grab what we can. Titanite shards, smooth and stealthy stones, which can be traded to the nest. I forgot who they're called, how they're called, or who they're named this time around. But some of these are bait souls to get you into stopping long enough to loot, to get hit by that. But if you're quick enough, it doesn't really matter. Another fragrant branch of yore. It's a good idea. And down in there, we're gonna jump down there and grab that chest real quick. I don't know, maybe if you had a resistance poison ring or something like that, you're gonna get poisoned no matter what when you come down here. There's no way to loot that chest and get out in time. So, a life gem will heal it up, you'll be fine. I forgot about Gavlan. Gavlan's in the wharf, but really he sells like poison throwing knives and stuff like that. He is your quickest way to get a ultra great sword. Or it's a great sword, but it's an ultra great sword is how it's classified. So he's your quickest way to get one of those. Grab this. So we're just grabbing a bunch of materials. Torch. We'll grab the other bonfire and then I'll go back to Majula here. Probably prisoner's tatters that fell off of that guy. Yep. Oh, prisoner's gloves. Bad camera angle. Okay. And then we'll just go back to Majula. So we picked up the chunk, which will allow us to get our Caestus to +7 on our main hand. We're still shy on the large Titanite shards, but those should be coming quickly in the next video or so. So let's go level up our Caestus to +7.
I knew.
Okay. And then we have a twinkling, and we do use the craftsman hammer. So raise that up.
I'll be around if you make it.
Put some crap in our we'll keep all this stuff for now. Then we'll level up real quick. Oh,
Bearer of the curse seeks.
Stop talking. Nope.
Speak up.
Mind your manners. Forgot to do this. Okay.
Bearer of the seek less.
Okay. What do we want to do? Yeah, that seems about right. We'll do that. 18 adaptability is probably where I'm going to leave it at. There's a reason for it, but we'll leave that at 18. Do 26 across the other ones. Okay. And then, of course, with any spare souls, I just
Thank you.
purchase life gems. So, and oh, we have a bone sublime dust to burn. Okay, so that's pretty much it for part 2 of the video. Thanks for watching, and until next time.